Guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are rebuilding the Tennessee Titans in Madden 25. So the Titans are coming off their bye week right now. They're 1-8, obviously. They're probably one of the worst, if not the worst team in the NFL, which obviously sucks for Titans fans. They've been bad this year, really bad. Now they're really bad this year as well. So it definitely sucks for them, obviously. But at least they'll probably have a top pick again, a top 3 pick probably. Yeah, they have the worst record in the league, obviously. They got rookie Cam Moore, obviously. Cam Moore has been, honestly, pretty good, obviously. I feel like he could be a lot better if he has some better receivers. Kelvin Ridley cannot be your number one receiver on a contending team if this team wants to win or anything. Tony Pollard has been okay. I still don't think he should be the future run back of this team, though. Offensive line actually kind of looks a lot better. It looks actually pretty solid, obviously. Offensive line, not much complaints by me. The team just isn't good. There's not enough weapons around Cam Moore. That's something I want to change. Defensively, obviously, they got some guys here as well. They got one of the best defensive tackles in the league in Jeffrey Simmons. I low-key thought the Tennessee Titans should have traded Jeffrey Simmons. Like, they probably could have got 2 first-round picks from just like how the Jets got 1 first from Quinn Williams. Imagine what you could have gotten for Jeffrey Simmons if you made him available. A bunch of teams would have been interested. A ton of teams would have loved to add Jeffrey Simmons. They would love to trade a 2 first-round pick, or maybe the one. They could have got a haul for Jeffrey Simmons made him available. I feel like even Tavondre Sweat could have netted you maybe like a late pick as well. So I feel like they should have been more active around the trading line. Not making any moves, and this team is 1-8 right now. Doesn't make much sense in my opinion. I feel they should have traded Tony Pollard. They should have traded Kelvin Ridley. At least traded one of these guys on the offense. And I feel like they also should have traded Jeffrey Simmons. Kind of like how the Jets did, obviously. They're not making the playoffs. We know the Titans 100% are making the playoffs. They have the worst record in the league. So I feel that's what they should have done. I think in the offseason, I'm going to explore that. I'm going to explore trading Pollard. I'm going to explore trading Jeffrey Simmons. And I will explore trading Kelvin Ridley in the offseason as well because, yeah, we're not going to make the playoffs. We're probably going to have the number 1 overall pick. So I'm hoping that's the case. Let's just tank the rest of the year. Why not? Okay, so at the end of the season, we finished off 4-13. So obviously, we did not make the playoffs. Really bad record, but it was expected, honestly. So I'm really not too mad at it. Season recap. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl. They beat the Indianapolis Colts. Levante David won Super Bowl MVP. Jalen Hurts won MVP. Okay, interesting. Liam won Coach of the Year. Jalen Hurts won the Offensive Player of the Year. Interesting. So Jalen Hurts must have had a crazy second half of the season. Aiden Hutchinson won Defensive Player. Mika Ibuka wins the Offensive Rookie of the Year. The Defensive Rookie went to Jalen Walker. So we can go on and take a look at the stats here. So offensively, we're 32nd. So we had the worst offense in the NFL, which obviously isn't good. Defensively, we're 27. So we had a bottom offense and defense. Cam Ward's rookie season, you'd like this to get better, but as we said earlier, the more weapons we get, the more better Cam Ward will play. So I'm not really mad at that. Tony Pollard, like I said, somebody we could probably trade or cut or move on from as well. I feel like we might as well give that role to Tajay Spears. Receiving, we didn't have much top receivers by any means. This obviously needs to change 100%. Alec is somebody I am high on, though, so we'll see. Gunnar Helm might be our tight end next year. I'm really high on Dyke as well. There's a lot of guys on this team that could be future good receivers as a team. Sacks-wise, we had 9 from Jeffrey Simmons, 5.5 from Cedric Gray, 5.5 from Ward, 3.5 from Key, and then 2.5 from Sweat, 2 from Cody Barton. Interceptions, we had 3 from Cody Barton. We had 2 from Quandre Diggs. He actually got released, but I guess he's still in the team for some reason. 2 from Xavier Woods, 1 from Samuel. We got 1 from Joe, and then 1 from Daryl Baker. All right, it's time to see if we need to go and re-sign our signing stage. We have $136 million in cap to work with. So usually Kevin Zeitler retires. I'm guessing that is probably what happened here. But we got Peter, which I think we might as well accept the 5th-year option of him. Amari Hooker, I'm going to go and let him go. I'm going to let go of Okongwu. I'm going to let go of Adrian Key. I'm going to let go of Daryl Baker. So all these guys I'm going to let go. We're going to full-on reset this thing. I don't see the point of bringing anybody back here. Literally nobody's going to come back to this team. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head straight into free agency with $136 million in cap space and with the high pick. We're going to fully reset this thing around Cam Moore and make sure we have the best team around him. This will be tough, but I think we can do it. So here's how our team looks heading into free agency. So offensive line actually needs a lot more work. I was actually high on it earlier, but I'm guessing, guys probably retired. Like I said, Kevin Zeitler made this offensive line look a little better. J.C. Latham is a guy that should be our future right tackle. I mean, we got Unsbury, we got Peter, so there are some things in this switch on the offensive line, obviously. Kelvin Ridley, I think he actually has out in his contract. I'll have to figure that out. Not quite sure about Pollard, but one guy I 100% trade is Jeffrey Simmons. I feel like we have to. We have to get value for him. We should be able to get a really high pick for Jeffrey Simmons. So that's something I want to do. I also want to see if we can trade away L'Jarius Sneed. Those are two guys in the defense I want to trade. And if we can, like I said, trade Kelvin Ridley, I 100% would. All right, I'm going to see if I can send Jeffrey Simmons over to the Carolina Panthers. They have a bunch of cap room to absorb him, obviously. And all I'm asking for is, a little bit of a late first round pick. So pick 21 and then 2/3 for Jeffrey Simmons. Imagine him and Derek Brown. Goodness, they would be scary. But I'm going to go out off of this, see what they say. And they actually decline. Really? They're declining this? I did not expect them to decline this. I mean, I guess I could just take the first and the third. That is what Quentin Williams went for, even though I think Jeffrey Simmons is better. But what about this? They still say no, which is insane, dude. I might just make this trade go through. I mean, you can't really use override in this, but what else do we have to give you guys, man? Kelvin Ridley. I mean, what do you guys want? I really think this is fair, really fair, actually. But I guess I can give you guys one of my fifths. I don't want to do this, but fifth round pick doesn't get it done. How? I don't understand. I'm literally not asking for a lot. You guys big your need is defensive tackle. For some reason, you have no interest, but I'm, dude. Dumbest thing I've ever seen in Madden history. You gotta have three extra picks just to get rid of Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. The fact that I had to do that is pisses me off, but on to the next guy, I guess. Dude, this makes no sense, bro. Literally, this has never happened in real life. So that's Madden trade. That's Madden's trade machine, bro. It's freaking crazy, bro. I'm gonna see if I can send L'Jarius Sneed over to the Atlanta Falcons. They're interested in him, and this might be a little too expensive, but a third-round pick for L'Jarius Sneed, they agree. So L'Jarius Sneed, we're sending him over to the Falcons now, and I think that might be the last guy we trade. Actually, Kelvin Ridley, we can probably trade him. Does he have an out in his contract? Can we just cut him instead if we want to? Which I guess we could do that instead. I'm actually going to keep him because next year I believe we could save like $22 million by cutting him, and we might just have to keep him because he is still a good weapon. And I'm pretty sure free agency isn't going to look that good. So yeah, after trading away Jeffrey Simmons and L'Jarius Sneed, that makes our defense heavily worse, but I think it might be for the better. We need the first round, but you still haven't have a defensive tackle 3. I've never seen that before. It looks weird. It's literally just an empty space, but we'll look to get to work in free agency. Here are the 4 guys I am targeting in free agency. So I'm trying to get Jalen Phillips to come here after being traded to the Eagles. He's a free agent now, and I would have interest. And he has interest in coming here too. Isaiah Likely would be a great tight end to bring for the future, only 26 years old. And I feel like he still has the potential to be the number 1 tight end for any team, in my opinion. DJ Jones is some defensive tackle depth, and then Kyrie Elam. Kyrie Elam, I know, isn't the best in real life. Trust me, this is coming from a Bills fan. The Cowboys fans, tend to feel the same way. But I feel like there's still some potential here. And Madden, I've seen development to a superstar depth before. So if that's the case here in Madden, I love to bring him in. Not in real life, but in Madden. And we'll submit our offers through. We're going to land Jalen Phillips and DJ Jones. Elam is probably going to sign, though. And Elam is going to sign. So we get 3 of I'm not mad at getting Isaiah Likely, not getting him. I kind of expect him to choose somewhere else. Even though we were in the running for him, we cannot land him. He ended up going to the Washington Commanders, which I guess is a good spot for him. They don't really have a tight end. So that's cool on him. Is there anybody I could sign for a nice, like a right guard, I know we need probably. So there's not it. So like I said, I don't really want to spend all my money in this bad free agency class. I don't really see the point. So that does help. That does help a lot, at least on the defensive side of the football. Offensively, it don't really help that much. So getting Jalen Phillips and Kyrie Elam, I'll take. Jalen Phillips would be our left edge. And then this guy could still, I'm pretty sure he was a rookie last year. And he was. So, yeah. So, we'll see what he becomes. He is a star dev now. So, all right. We'll see what these 2 become. And then, yeah, we'll probably head into draft. We have the 3rd overall pick. So, we obviously have a lot of big needs. We have some extra draft capital as well. We'll see if we can make the most of it. Obviously, this team hasn't done nothing. They made some moves. They traded, I believe, Roger McCreary to the Los Angeles Rams. They obviously haven't done nothing. They've done something, but I feel like they could have done a lot more to maybe put this team in a better position. But we'll head into the draft now. We have the 3rd overall pick. Let's see what we are going to take in the draft. All right, with my first round pick, I'm gonna go ahead and protect Cam Ward here by taking Francis. We obviously need a left tackle, and Francis would be a great pick. Draft number 4, ranked 3, so that'll be a great pick. So Francis, welcome to the team. Absolutely love that pick with our first round pick. With our second, oh, we have another first round pick. I forgot from the Jeffrey Simmons trade. That's my bad. So okay, we obviously don't need a quarterback. Anthony Hill wouldn't be bad. Jordan Tyson, I like the sound of him a lot, though. I'm not gonna lie. I know Anthony Hill is good, but at the moment we do have Cody Barton, so which we could still take him. But I'm gonna go and take Jordan Tyson. We could definitely use a receiver for the future. I know Jordan Tyson is really good. He's ranked number 19, draft him at 21, and he's hitting depth. So that'll be a great pick there. Future receiver one, hopefully for Cam Ward with our second round pick. We have an early second, like I said. So we'll see what we can draft here. So Klubnik. Antonio Williams to go double down receiver. We could take a center, which we don't really need. Carnell Tate still on the board. Nicholas Singleton, Zachariah Branch, DeAndre Moore. There are some guys we can take. I am aware, but I do know we need corners like pretty desperately. So that might be where we go here. So AJ Harris, we got Will Lee the third, Tarko David, Jermaine Matthews. Probably gonna look at these guys. So AJ Harris, B catching, B man coverage. Okay, he doesn't look too bad. Solid. Okay, he actually might be a solid corner. So EJ Harris might be the pick. I know I never took him before. Will Lee. I'm gonna lie, the other guy looks a little better, but they both look pretty good. Let me look at Tarko Davis. Tarko Davis has A catching, B to D, and B. He's pretty fast. I mean, I know Dominique Jackson is the fastest guy in the draft. I'm aware. I want to switch it up though. Jermaine Matthews might be the best corner here, but low key, since I've never taken AJ Harris, I kind of want to see what he'll become for us. So AJ Harris, if he's a bust, we can obviously draft somebody else. Rank number 20, take draft him at 35. He was supposed to go in the first round. So AJ Harris, I know he's pretty good in this draft class now. So that's a steal. And then we don't have another second, but we do have a couple of third round picks that we can work with. So with our first round, we got Dylan. I know Dylan is a really good strong safety. And we do need a strong safety for the future. So I think drafting Dylan for more defense, I don't hate that. So Dylan, welcome to the team. Ranked number 15, drafting at 67. So far, I'm surprised to see him in the third round. But so far, I can't lie. This is going great. And then, like I said, we have two more third round picks to work with. I'm pretty sure we have two more. So, yeah, we got John Mateer, we got Kevin, we got Elijah Steer. We could go ahead and take another edge rush just in case the other guy doesn't be that good. We could take a tight end, which we definitely do need. But I know this guy is only normal dev, kind of why I don't want to take him. We could draft our safety duo of the future with Dylan and Kamari Ramsey, which I don't hate the idea of at all. But I think I will double down on edge rusher here. We got Jalen Phillips. We're going to probably get another guy next. And rate number 9, I'm drafting at 72. So, yeah, it's another pick. And then we can see, because I actually think we have a pretty good strong safety with this pick. So, honestly, we might as well check our team really quickly, see how our strong safety division looks like. So, strong safety, we just drafted okay, Kevin Winston could have been the starter. I guess Xavier Woods would be the guy I want to replace. So, I'm not gonna draft him to save. We don't have Ryan Ramsey already went anyway. So we got Elijah Sarrett. We could take another offensive lineman, which we could definitely use, or we can take another cornerback, which we might just do that instead. So let me look at cornerback. I know I don't have many good ones. So Christian Gray, Dominique Jackson, D'Angelo Pods. I think low key. Christian Gray, C catching, B man coverage, C press, C zone coverage. He looks all right. He's probably not going to be like a superstar. I know Dominique Jackson is, though. So part of me wants to go ahead and take him because I know he has at like 99 speed. So he might be the pick here. I'm not going to lie with you. So Dominique Jackson, welcome to Tennessee. You're going to be ranked number 76, drafting at 85, and he has a 98 speed, 98 acceleration. So that'll be, I'm pretty sure, our last pick in the third round. It is. I didn't mean to draft in the. I mean, it is the top of the fourth round. I usually don't do it, so why not? Give me another fourth round pick, man. So Christian Gray still here, Ann Anderson, Kamara, Torrey, New York. Let's see, we got Casey. We got any of the defensive tackles. No, CJ Baxter could use a running back, but I think I might go guard here. So, or right tackle and move him to guard. So if this guy's good enough, maybe this guy I'm going to take. I'm going to take this offensive lineman. He looks pretty good. Impact block is going to be okay. Is he still hitting? He's normal depth. He'll be good depth in the least. But with that being said, I think we had a really good draft. I will see you guys in the lineup for year number 2. Into this season, we're a 79 overall team across the board. Not great. We might not make the playoffs here, but at least we know we have our future long-term quarterback in Cam Ward. No more overall pick last year. Is going to have hopefully a bounce back sophomore season, but this is how the offense looks now. So Friends ended up being an 81 overall left tackle. That automatically makes the offensive line better. I know JDC Layson should be starting. Looks like Moore might be able to play right guard. Could he? I don't know. We could just start Ryan, I guess. So would it do something like this for this offensive line? Gunnar Ham would be the starting tight end, which I don't hate. Jordan Tyson's a 78 overall. Cam Moore, Tony Pollard, Kelvin Ridley. And then I guess we could have released Kelvin Ridley so we can give Dyke a chance and Restrepo. But I guess whatever. I'm going to make Jordan Tyson receiver one right away. Ridley, hopefully Alec and Omeyer and Dyke can still have a huge role. I don't think Restrepo will have a role in this video only because he's a 69 overall and this normal dev. It's disappointing. I think he's really good. Defensively, though, we made some additions here. So I think I'm going to start Dylan right away. He'll play strong. So Kevin Winston, I guess, will have to play the bench. And I do like the potential of Kevin Winston. If we just start him at free safety, I mean, what do we have to lose? I know Xavier Woods. I'm going to start Kevin Winston at free safety. Hopefully, he can develop over at free safety. That's what we'll do. Aladejo right now is the starting right edge. Howell will be the backup. Cody Barton. Got Gray. We got Jalen Phillips now. Dylan, like I said. Defensive tackle room definitely needs some work. That's the one thing I forgot about in the draft. But do we want? Okay, I'm gonna make AJ Harris cornerback one, and then Elam, and then Domani Jackson will be corner two, corner three. So not bad by any means. Specialist slot cornerback this year is actually AJ Harris. Either way, slot receiver is going to be Alec Hillman. He'll have a huge role. That's amazing. So, okay, I'm not going to mess with the playbook this season. I just want to see how this team does under the Titans playbook, under Cam Ward. Another season. If we don't make the playoffs, we'll probably switch the playbook. But my expectations are high. We'll probably be a team with a top 5 pick again. That's just the reality of how this team is, obviously. But I feel we made the right decisions by trading away Jeffrey Simmons and the other guys. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully Cam Ward's shown some improvement as well. That's something I'm hoping for. We actually shown some improvement. We finished off 10-7, so that's actually way better than I thought. So I'll honestly take that a lot. But yeah, I'll absolutely take that. The Indianapolis Colts went back to the Super Bowl and they won it this time. Jermaine Pratt won the Super Bowl MVP. What's up with these linebackers winning the Super Bowl MVP? Patrick Mahomes won MVP. Brian Daboll obviously just got fired, but he's still winning coach here for the Giants, I guess. Puka Nacua, Offensive Player of the Year. Josh Hines Allen was Defensive Player. Cade Klubnik wins Rookie of the Colts. So Daniel Jones isn't even there in the awards. Cade Klubnik season as Ruben Bain wins Rookie of the Year for the Commanders. So it's time to see if we need to re-sign. I forgot to look at the player the stats. So I'll go and look at those. Hopefully they still show up. Please let me still show up. They do okay. Offensively finished 25th. Still isn't good. Defensively we were 19th. Surprisingly, wow, we had a top 20 even. So Cam Ward, not much improvement, man. We're still gonna roll with them, obviously, but 18-21 still isn't a good touchdown interception ratio. Obviously, the court around him still isn't good, so I do understand. 951 passing yards with 5 touchdowns with Tony Pollard. I want to get a way better running back than both of these guys. We'll see if we can do it. Receiving, Alec, once again. Now, I do know the Titans playbook is probably pretty bad. It's the Titans, but 890 yards and 7 touchdowns from Alec, 885 and 4 touchdowns from Jordan Tyson, 700 yards and 3 touchdowns from Calvin Ridley. He'll be gone this season. Let me see how this defense wasn't as bad as I thought. So sacks wise, we had 14.5 from Jalen Phillips, we had 9 from Tavondre Sweat, 6.5 from DJ Jones, we had 5.5 from Christian Gray, 5 from Aladejo. So okay, interceptions we had 3 from James Williams Sr. I don't even know that. It's 2 from Kyrie Elam, 1 from Cedric Gray, 1 from Cody Barton, 1 from AJ Harris, 1 from Dylan, and then 1 from Dorian. So I want to see how our depth traits are in just a second after we see when they re-sign free agency. So JC Latham, I'm really high on him. We'll see what he can become. Tajay Spears, I think we re-signed the younger guy, obviously. I think both of them are free agents. Yep, so Tajay Spears, I wouldn't mind bringing him back because he'll re-sign. I still don't rule out the idea of me drafting a running back, though. Elam doesn't have interest in returning, so we don't have to. Will Levis, obviously, we can let him go. We can probably let everybody else go here as well. DJ Jones is probably a rental. Xavier Woods, we moved on to younger guys And then, yeah, I think we probably let most of these guys. I wouldn't mind Elon back on like a 1 year deal, but I really feel we could do better there. So we're gonna let him walk. He has no interest anyway. And then, yeah, that'll be our only moves heading into free agency. Resigning stage is only gonna be Tajay Spears. We're gonna roll with him instead of Pollard. So hopefully, there's some big names here with all the money that we have to spend. That's the hope, obviously. But Cam Ward is up to a okay. He's a 78 overall, -2 morale. Not great. Better wasn't what I expected, honestly. So um, I guess the one thing we have is Francis going up to a superstar dev. Peter Shunsberry, we need a right guard or a right tackle. We move JC to right guard whenever we want to. Tight end, I don't hate Gunnar Helm, but we can probably do better there. I think, like I said, we have to cut Kelvin Ridley and save the money at this point. Defensively, there are some things to like, obviously. Kevin Winston and Dylan, I guess, is our new safety duo, which I don't hate. Galen Phillips and Aladejo, Cody Barton, Jean Gray, and then we need some defensive tackles. AJ Harris is a superstar dev. That ended up being a great pick. We need defensive tackles, though, something we desperately need. And another corner, 100%. Before we sign free agents, I'm going to go out and save $22.3 million by cutting Calvin Ridley. So we're going to 100% do that. All right, we're heading into free agency, and we're offering four guys contracts. So Ellen Jenkins, Jervin Dexter, Brian O'Neill, and Kyrie Elam. We're probably not going to get Kyrie Elam back, but I'll love to get at least three of the four, maybe all four. We'll see. We're going to go ahead and land. We're going to land three of these guys. So we landed three linemen. Kyrie Elam did not sound like honestly, actually, he's still debating, but he's probably not going to sound like this. So I wouldn't be mad if he doesn't. So we add three of the best offensive linemen, which is great. Quentin Williams here, but he had no interest. But yeah, obviously adding interior offensive line or offensive line in general, we love that. We're probably going to move one of these guys to right guard. It might be J.C. Latham. We're going to move him there now. We'll see what overall it becomes. But yeah, I'm absolutely ecstatic by adding Brian O'Neill. That probably completes the offensive line. And Ellen Jenkins. Don't get me wrong about him. Ellen Jenkins also could be our starting center. So we love that. He's going to be our starting center. So Latham goes up to an 80. So that's great. Gunnar Helm, there wasn't many tight ends here. So offensive line is complete. In my opinion, we have it down. Like I said, don't worry about me drafting a running back too. Wide receiver is something that is still a big. We might make a trade for one to get Cam Ward, his number one weapon. I don't know. It's one position I'm worried about. I'm worried about our defense too, even though there's room for improvement. I'm still worried about that. Adding Jervin Dexter is huge. DeAndre Sweat's still a really good defensive tackle too, or a three. We still need another defensive tackle in the building, but once we add that, we should be good. Then cornerback as well. I'll scan free and see if like maybe a tight end or a corner defensive tackle. We get his draft, like I said. So there wasn't many unless we were going after like Michael Mayer, Schultz. I didn't see these guys worth it. I really didn't see these guys worth it. There wasn't any good defensive tackles other than Jervin Dexter and Quentin Williams. There was, but I feel we might be better drafting a defensive tackle. And then a cornerback room, like I said, it was really, really thin. Deontay Banks. These guys have injuries, and these guys are good, man. So, once again, say it's a video. Hopefully, there's a way for me to get better free agents. I might try some new settings. I heard there's something to do with that, but I guess we could see if Elam signs. I wouldn't even be mad if he doesn't. You can go to Seattle, bro. You go to Seattle. Okay. We're going to go straight to the draft now. That did improve our rating. Now, low-key, getting Jeremiah Smith would be really cool, but we have the 10th overall pick, meaning we're not able to get him. So we'll just go ahead and see whoever we're going to draft, whoever we're going to draft. Maybe Ryan Williams. I expect him to fall, maybe. I mean, we'll see. Like I said, we have the 10th overall pick in the draft. I don't think I'm going to trade up this time. So Jeremiah Smith went to the 49ers. Ryan Williams went 5. So if we were just a little worse, we would have able to grab Ryan Williams. But there is some guys. Wait, Cam Coleman got taken. Okay, right before us, too. Chloe Perch, offensive line isn't really the big move here, in my opinion. I don't really think offenses we take other than a receiver. We got Brian Westco, and we do got Ryan Wingo. Leonard Moore, I know he's pretty good as well. Isaac Brown, hold on. There are some good players we can take right now. I think we probably got Isaac Brown around 2. But I think Ryan Wing, I think one of these receivers has to be the pick. We need one of these guys to turn into somebody. Although there is some guys I know are better. I know Micah Hudson's really good from prior videos, but let's look at these two. So Brian Wisco has 8 catching traffic, C to F catching. Okay, that's already a bad sign. B to D deep route. His speed is great. If Ryan Wingo has elite speed, he's going to be the pick right now. Okay, Ryan Wingo does have elite speed. I think he'll be the pick. this early might be a huge stretch. I'm not gonna lie with you. There's probably some better players here, like in general, other than the receiver. So I might wait it out. Who knows? I'm just gonna wait it out. So I mean, there's not much thing else we need though, other than that. So tight end could be a good thing as well. We take defensive tackle David Stone, but I am gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually no, I'm not gonna wait. My bad. I'm gonna go ahead and take Ryan Wingo. I'm gonna hope he's the pick. He's got elite speed. He's up here with round one talent. So rate number 11, drafting that 10, and he's hidden in depth. Never mind, that was a great pick. So Ryan Wingo, we're gonna hopefully turn you into the guy with this new playbook as well. It should be a lot better. We didn't trade our like third round pick for the Jeffrey Simmons. I actually think we did. Wow, that's crazy. We don't even have a third round pick because of the Jeffrey Simmons trade that wouldn't go through for some reason. So that is really disappointing. I'm not even gonna lie with you. So Nate Frazier could be a great pick. Did the running back go off the board? Yeah, he obviously did. Oh, he went right before us again, bro. Julian saying Dante when he went to the Raiders just to be a backup to Ashton Genty. Raiders always stealing my picks, back and forth, bro. Whatever. TJ Moore, I still want to take one though, but we need a Mike linebacker as well. So, we don't have to force a running back. Mike linebacker. We got Coleman, we got Chris Cole, we got Miles Graham, Simon Coleman at C block shedding, B pursuit, B to D tackle, A zone coverage. So he also has elite speed. He's number one in a lot of things. So he looks like he's a really good Mike linebacker to have. So right number 40, drafting that 42, and he's hidden depth. So Simon Coleman, hopefully be our future middle linebacker. And then we don't have a third round pick, which is so disappointing, bro. I definitely shouldn't have did that. But see you on the lineup. Damn. So heading into the season, we're an 80 overall team, 87 offense, 80 defense. So I understand the defense isn't the best. Offensively, we're actually better than I thought. So here's what the offense looks like now. So Ryan Wingo's at 82 overall. Him and Jordan Tyson with Alec Amader or Dyke should absolutely go crazy. I kind of want Dyke to be receiver 3. I guess we'll see who the slot receiver is. It might be Ryan Wingo. We'll see. Offensive line looks elite. I'm not going to lie with you. So yeah, Tajay Spears will get the running back one role. Cam Ward needs a big season. Defensively, here's how we're looking like too. Okay, I want to start. We don't want to start. I guess we can start Kevin Winston. Let's move him over to free safety. He'll be our long-term free safety. It's weird because they're both strong safety and they both go down at free safety, but I feel like we have to start Kevin Winston either way. I don't want him to be a backup. Plus, we don't really have a good free safety anyway. So we're going to just move Kevin Winston over to free safety. He's actually, wow, he went up to a 78 overall. We should have just did that before. I thought he was going down. The showed he was going down the depth chart. But all I had to do was go ahead and move him over there. I'll start Coleman right away at Mike linebacker. Gray, we got, okay, so I'm actually liking this edge rushing room. Obviously, AJ Harris, superstar. Dev. Oh, I forgot about quarterback 3. Yeah, that's a need. So we might not even. I forget about some biggest needs in this team. I forgot about defensive tackle. Forgot about cornerback 3. Dude, if we had a third round pick, would have made it a lot easier, man. I don't know why I traded that, bro. I just wanted the Jeffrey Simmons trade to go through so bad. Well, we have to change the offensive playbook because Brian Callahan's playbook isn't great. I'm gonna actually run the New York Giants playbook. That's a playbook that I usually don't run, but I know it's good. I usually run the Bengals playbook if I want success, but the New York Giants playbook is the one I'm going to go ahead and run if I can find it anywhere on here. I think I might have scrolled past it, but the Giants playbook is what I want to go ahead and use. Where's the Giants playbook? Did I pass it? Okay, let me look for this playbook and then okay, here it is. Brian Dable, obviously he's the coach anymore. We also might even change the scheme so it could be better. 71 was the best thing I've seen so far. That's vertical zone run. So and then defensive scheme, we can probably change this to like it's the sky 3-4. Could it be better anywhere else? We're gonna just run a base 4-3. We're running a 3-4. I'm just gonna run a base 3-4 here. That's what I'll run. And yeah, that'll be a thing we do. And then I'll see you guys at the end of the season, hoping for some big things. He's expecting good things. After we went 7-10 last year, we regressed and we went 5-12. So not great, obviously. So okay, offensively we're 17th. Defensively, we were 22nd. We gotta make sure we make some big additions on defense. So Cam Ward isn't really playing elite, but I'll take this. Rushing, not much from Tajay Spears. Wingo literally led the league in receiving yards I've seen, so John's playbook definitely helped him out. I'll say that. Wow, what a year. Okay, 800. Yeah, dude, this is the greatest. This is one of the best rookie receiving seasons I've seen in a minute. 800 from Jordan Tyson, 800 from Ellick, 500, 100, and then 100. So we just need to get better, man. I don't even know how to do it. Sacks, we had an 18 from Phillips, so he might be superstar dev after that. We need better pass rush too, and yeah, there's a lot of moves we need to make. I really don't even know at this point, but I think the defensive playbook might have to be changed too. I don't really think that mattered honestly, but hey, man. All right, resigning stage, we got Christian Gary. So Christian Gray, my bad. Somebody I do want back. We have $168 million. And Cam Ward might be, he's not a fifth year option yet, right? Because it would have popped up first. Oh, there it is. Cam Ward's a fifth year option, which we'll accept. Only an 82 overall. This is really just disappointing, man. Expecting to be a lot better. Tavondre Sweat is somebody I also want back. He wouldn't be a bad option. Obviously, defensive tackle 2 or 3. We get him back. Next is Peter. So Peter, like I said, somebody I want back. We accepted his fifth year option not too long ago. Now he's a official free agent as he'll stick around. Everybody's happy to stick around right now. So we'll probably let Lloyd go. We already have our center, Cody Barton. This guy pop up twice, or am I going crazy? Okay, don't know what that's about, but we'll let the rest of these guys go. And then yeah, McLaughlin. They just want to keep getting a different kicker every year. It's whatever, in my opinion. But all right, Restrepo also popped up 2 times too. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll see if this is the offseason. We can finally have a big free. I'm talking about a 95 overall plus. We have so much money. I'm want to spend it off. Means we can make the playoffs next year. But okay, the 2 guys we signed retired. So Alan Jenkins and Brian O'Neill both retired. So I don't know what to say. That has to be the most unlucky thing ever. So our offensive line is back to being bad. Ryan Ringo ended up is a 95 overall with morale, superstar dev. He's receiver 1. Tyson, I feel like could be a lot better than what he is. Maybe we should have ran the Bengals playbook instead. I just wanted to switch it up, man. That we have to make some big additions on the defense somehow. I expected Jalen Phillips to be a lot superstar dev. I'm fine with this safety room. We need a cornerback. We need defensive tackle. 3 offers are going into free agency. It's Vita Vea, Joe Alt, but I don't think he's going to choose us due to lack of interest, and Landon Dickerson, obviously. We're probably going to land Dickerson. So, I mean, we'll see. I'll offer Dickerson, knowing we're probably not going to get Joe Alt, but there's always a chance Joe Alt does not choose us. So I thought I offered him a lot of money too, like 20 million on both sides. But he went to the Cowboys. Ufonga was here, Neil Hunter, Zach Bond. We need a will linebacker. We don't. We forgot about Cedric Gray. My bad. Okay. Everybody else, like I said, it just, dude, free agency is just so trash. Yo, I'm probably gonna make a trade. We need to make the playoffs next year, and I think a trade has to happen. So I think I've improved this team as much as I could. Vita Vea, obviously, pretty solid. One of the better defensive tackles. Landon Dickerson, dude. I'm gonna lie, it really just sucks knowing that he retired. I'm gonna lie, both of them, dude. The 2 guys we signed for he's retiring. So, who was our original left guard? Because I know was the spot. Oh, it was Peter. So, what do we? Why is it switch? Do we need a right guard? Do we need a right guard? Okay, Dickerson is okay. I want to move Dickerson to right guard. That's my bad. Okay, Dickerson will go to right guard. But yeah, this really sucks. I'm not lying with you. If those guys would have stayed in free agency, we could have went all in for Joe. If they went to retire, we could have went all in for Joe. I don't mean all in, but them retiring just ruined basically the whole, just freaking everything, bro. But need a new tackle. I mean, we could move Latham there, which I'll do. He's not going to be the same at tackle as he was as guard. I feel like he's a lot better guard than he's at tackle, but he's probably going to go down 2 overall if we move him over to right tackle. It is his original position, but I liked him a lot better at guard. Seeing him at tackle, it's going to suck. Yeah, he goes down 1 overall. But we just need a center, and then we'll be good, honestly. So not much to complain offensively, in my opinion. Defensively, is much to complain. I mean, we have an open. I mean, I think when they trade for a corner, if there's not a corner I like in the first round with our first round pick, I think when they trade for a corner or just draft the edge rusher next to Jalen Phillips, that'll be like really good. We don't have like a superstar on defense, so I think that's what we need to do. Go after a superstar right now. We're an 85 overall team across. We need that to be a little bit better. And I think maybe making a trade with our $82.7 million might be the best thing we do. And in the next video, I'm going to figure out a way to get better free agents, dude. Like, hopefully it's the way. Texans ever give us Derek Stingley if we offer my first round pick and my second round pick for him. And wow, that got it done. Derek Stingley, welcome to Houston. I was the third round pick, but Stingley obviously I feel like he makes some sense. Derek Stingley, welcome. Well, my second round pick, we're gonna obviously draft whatever we want to. Obviously, I'm definitely looking at the edge rusher next to him. Maybe edge rusher next to Phillips. Maybe get somebody better there. And is Bryce Underwood actually on the board for us? Is he actually? No way, nobody selected Bryce. Oh, I was about to say that looked really weird. Russell, Lee Washington, no need a quarterback. Donald, no. So there are some edge rushers that I do like. We got Otis here. Tight end is also something I want to look at. So Johnny Taylor is here, and I think he might low key be the pick here. So Johnny Taylor, welcome to Tennessee. We need a tight end, right? He'll be probably better than Gunnar Helm, right? Number 26, draft him at 35, 6'6" tight end. So yeah, he'll be the tight end one right away. Though my third round pick, we'll probably look to draft the edge rusher. So right edge, we'll look to see if we can go ahead and get that, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and hop straight into next season. Hopefully, we'll play off. I'm going to change the defensive playbook as well. So yeah, I mean, I don't see any. I mean, there is one I see. So Justin, I mean, you're the best edge rusher I see. You're gonna. Oh goodness, you look terrible. F fitness move as an edge rusher cannot be the way. I'm sorry, but we do got Garrison Jones here. F block shedding is not I love to see. Fitness moving on. I love to see Austin Barber is the best guy I've seen so far. He's probably not going to be good, though, bro. That's the thing. What about left edge? I mean, right edge, my bad. Got, okay, this is a guy we've seen earlier was pretty bad. Manny Hopkins, I remember you. You're not good. Even though you got my name, you're not good, bro. I think that other guy in left edge, at the third guy I've seen was the best one. He's probably not going to be good, most likely. Wait. Oh, no way. I'm Sam. Okay, 130 off my 67. All right. It's going to be good depth, I guess. See you guys in the lineup for year number 3. 85 overall team, 85 offense, 87 defense. So we improved the defense. Offense to stay the same, if not even better this year. So that's great. Okay. Offensively, we forgot to get our starting center. So yeah, all right, whatever. I'm gonna go and start Taylor right away. I honestly want him to have a big role to see him starting fullback. But right now, he's probably already gonna be better than Gunnar Helm by the end of the season, so we might as well start him, right? We got Ryan Wingo, Jordan Tyson, and then Alec Engelmaner's receiving core. Defensively, we obviously got a pretty solid defense now, adding Stingley to this team, adding Villa. So yeah, cornerback room is no longer an issue at all. We have a great defense out with Sweat, Vita Vea, and Dervin Dexter. Jalen Phillips, I'm still really excited about him. And Coleman, Gary Gray, my bad. Gary Dillon. And then specialist is going to be slot corner, going to be Domaney Jackson. Sargent will be Ryan Wingo this time. So, yeah, we'll see how this looks like. So, I'm going to go ahead and change the defensive playbook. So, is vertical zone run really the best thing we could run? Actually, West Coast Power Run would be the best thing, which I guess that'll be our best scheme fit. West Coast Power Run. So I like Vertical Zone Run more, but I guess this will make more sense for us. So sure. And then we're not going to use our running back as much, but looks like receiver and tight end and stuff will be involved. Defensive playbook. So what we're running on defense is a 3-4. So I know the Bills, I want to say, have a good 3-4 or something, or I don't even think it is. I'm gonna run the Buffalo Bills defense. Actually, Pittsburgh has a good defense, so that's where we're gonna run Pittsburgh. And can our defensive scheme be better? And what else? We could run a disguise we were running last time, a 4-3. We run that instead. A base 4-3 would be 95. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna run a base 4-3. I think we already run that, but gonna run Mike Tomlin's defensive playbook, and then yeah, this is what we're gonna roll with here. We have the great offensive and defensive scheme. That obviously moved Jalen Phillips and Jermaine Dexter down here, but I'm cool with it, honestly. So we need a Sam Clyde back. No, I'm not even going to worry about it anymore. I should have did this a long time ago if I was going to do it, but it's whatever. See you at the end of the season. Improvement, but this improvement is same. We went 14-3. Wow. Okay. Offensively, we were 11, so that's great. Defensively, we were best defense in the NFL. Wow, that's changed like crazy. Okay, so Pittsburgh defense running a 4-3 worked a ton, or just changing defensive scheme, playbook, whatever. Cam Moore had a great season. This is the best season he's had so far. Rushing, Tajay 3,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Receiving looked the best as well. Ryan Wingo, another amazing season. Jordan Tyson finally had a great season. I mean, he's been really good, though. Alex, 628 yards, 3 touchdowns. Johnny Taylor improved, obviously, improved our tight end room. Defensively, what made us the number one defense? So we had about 12 sacks from Oladejo, 8.5 from Christian Gray. We had 8 from Jalen Phillips. We had 7.5 from Vita Vea. We did add some good players on defense, too. So Cedric Gray with 3 interceptions, Derek Stingley with 3. We had 2 from Simon Coleman, or Simon Coleman. All right, I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know why. 2 from Dylan, 1 from Winston, and 1 from Segun. Well, we'll see who our matchup is in the division round because we won't be playing the wild card round. Let's go. All right, in the division round, here we got the Buffalo Bills. So obviously got a tough matchup, but this is our first playoff game in a long time. So obviously it is going to be a lot different. So we'll see if we can get the job done, though. We're still a good team. They're also a good team. We're going to start off. We're going to get stopped on defense, and we're going to respond with okay, they're going to get a field goal. So far, we have had no offense in this game at all. We're going to get the ball. We need something. They're going to miss a 37-yard field. We're going to score our first touchdown. We're going to get the ball back with 4 minutes left, and we're going to respond. Okay, they're going to go up 10-7 here. So we have about a minute left to score a touchdown. So 59 seconds, or we could tie it and obviously go to overtime. But obviously, it's not what we're here for. We want to take this lead in. All right. We're going to go ahead and almost get sacked. Now you'll have to see. Don't know who our kicker is, so maybe I should have obviously brought back who was it, Chase McLaughlin that 1 year, but it's okay. We at least need to get down the field, man. We really just need to get down the field. So I'm gonna run this play because unless the safety picks up, Jordan Titan should be there for a nice gain. And usually this always works if it's a good throw. Oh my goodness, man. Okay. That's Christian Benford for you. All right. I'm gonna go on receiver under. It'll be really disappointing if we lose, but hopefully Ron Wingo becomes open here. That's what I'm looking for. And Wingo does get there. Ron Wingo's actually pretty fast. We might be able to score this touchdown. Oh my goodness, Ryan Wingo is really, really fast. And obviously the hold them. They do have 3 timeouts though. And the defense did go get us a stop, and just like that, we're going to win the game 14-10. So you absolutely love that, and we're going to go to the AFC Championship game as we're 1 game away from the Super Bowl. So we beat my favorite team, but, we are rebuilding the Titans today, so I can live with that. All right, now we're in Tennessee once again. We're playing in the rain, but we got the Kansas City Chiefs, so another tough team in the AFC. But I like our roster against, obviously, the attending Chiefs team. We're going to start off with the stop on defense. Obviously, we have the best defense in the NFL. We're going to score a touchdown. We're going to get an interception from Simon Coleman, 61-yard return. We're not going to score off that, really. We score now. We're up 14-0. And we're going to get the ball back heading into halftime. They're going to get their first touchdown. But so far, I'm going to get a field goal. They're going to respond with a field goal as well. But as long as we run out this clock, well, we're going to get a sack from Trevondre Sweat. And just like that, this game is over. So we win 17-10. And after 2 wins, that's the beauty of having the first round bye. We are going to the Super Bowl. So Tennessee could get a Super Bowl here. We'll see if we can get it done. Let's see what our matchup is, honestly. All right, we are now in the NFL Super Bowl. So you guys have already seen it. Cam Ward versus Jalen Hurts. We got to play the Philadelphia Eagles here. So one of the better teams in the NFC for the Super Bowl ring. We'll see if we can get it done. The Eagles have one before. I'm actually not quite sure if the Titans have won the Super Bowl before. I'll have to see that. But we're going to start off with a stop on defense, 60-yard punt. Can we score? No, we can't. The Eagles will score 7-0, and we're going to – okay, the Eagles are up 13-0 right now. And, okay, we need to come back into this game now. And so far, okay, we're going to get a field goal. I mean, we have time. We 100% have time. We just need our defense, honestly. So we could score a goal for 2. That wouldn't take the lead, I'm pretty sure. But honestly, we need to hurry up and score. Hope our defense. We need to give our defense the most time in order to get as many stops as they could. So I'm going to force feed Alec here. Surprised he even caught that. But a great catch from Alec, man. Hurry up offense here. We have the 2-minute warning, but Harbaugh wants to score before the 2-minute warning. I know we can run the ball in this scenario, but I'm going to get sacked. Great. Okay. They could have 15. Were they blitzing, or is the offensive line is not doing their job, man? So sometimes if they run a man or blitz, Spears might be open here. We'll see if he gets open. And he is. It's a late pickup. Oh my goodness, terrible throw, but he still catches it. Oh my goodness, dude, Spears would have been there for the touchdown, man, if I wouldn't have got hit. But I kind of ran into the defender. I'm gonna run the same play, see if he's there. If not, we'll hit the tight end. Wait, Jordan tight end. There's other guys we could hit if he's not there again. So okay, they're gonna cover him this time. I'm gonna go and hit Gunnar Helm's gonna break out of it. Gonna force his way down to 2nd and 1. Gonna keep it up here, so we're not able to score before the 2-minute warning, most likely, unless this ends up being a touchdown play, which is unlikely here. But it's not out of the realm of possibility. Oh, Taylor, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta catch that, man. I don't love that drop. Have 1 second left. No, I'm gonna run the ball. Let me just lock in this first down here. They're actually running a really deep zone, so we could pass it, but I'm just gonna run it. This should be easy first down. And more, actually. So nice block. Spears looking kind of fast. So 1st and 10. Dude, we even need to get a stop really fast. Now we didn't score for a 2-minute warning. We didn't really get out of bounds, but I'm cool with that. All right. We need to score fast, though. This game isn't over, but right now, Alec, is he there? Alec Ailmayer is not there. Okay. That's cool with me, though. All right. Double cross. Maybe we can go ahead. I mean, we have one of the best receivers in the league in Ryan Wingo, so he should be able to come down with almost anything we throw to him. And, okay, he wasn't going to be there anyway, so goodness, the pressure is coming like crazy, man. It still sucks we lost Brian O'Neill and Eldon Jacobs to retirement. I've literally never seen anything like that before, but we're still here even though without him. So Taylor, as long as we catch it, which we do, that is going to be a touchdown. So we just gave the defense, I'm low-key, last I'm going to go for 2. I mean, we might as well, because if we get a stop, we can possibly take the lead. So we're going to play all game, I'm pretty sure, and then, okay, we're going to go for 2. This is basically kind of like steak what I usually run. So I'm probably gonna hit Wingo on the slant. If not, well, Tyson. Other than that, I don't know. So Wingo's not gonna be there. Taylor gets stopped, dude. Okay, it's touchdown or bust. So we get the ball back now. Not great, not great at all. I'm not gonna lie with you. We really need that 2-point conversion. Maybe that was dumb, but that was really dumb. I'm gonna lie with you, but I'm gonna play all defense. This hope I can get a stop. So they're probably going to come out here with a run. I'm going to expect that. I'm going to put a QB spy on just in case for Jalen Hurts. But they're going to come out here with a run, which is expected. They have Saquon. Okay, we're going to get our first stop. Going to call my first time out, 2nd and 7. So they might run the ball again, honestly. They might run the ball. If we stop them here, they're going to pass it most likely. I've seen this before. So, yep, we're going to get a stop. Christian, and then we're going to call our second timeout, and then they're going to 100% pass the ball here. I don't see a reason why they should. I'm going to run zone, and we're going to hopefully get this stop. So I'm going to go ahead and use our gray, and then hopefully get this stop. This is probably going to be a pass, which it is, and incomplete, just like that. Great defense. All right. They're going to punt the ball. Dude, if we would have got that 2-point, man, it would have been, oh, that's really not the smartest thing in the world. But we get the ball back now. We might as well try and return it. So, sure, we're trying to return it. But, man, definitely reminiscing about that 2-point conversion. But it is okay. We're going to get the ball back after a couple of great stops. We could get in good range. We have Ryan Wingo returning this. Okay, not really. Okay, it's fine. We're at the 28-yard line. Okay, once again, gonna hop on the offensive train here, and then we'll see if we can go ahead and make something happen. So, okay, 1st and 10. So we're rolling with here. Gonna run a flood drive. We have time. We have 1 timeout, so I'm glad we got that stop. So Tyson, okay, I maybe wait a little too long, but Alec is there. We're not able to get it, but we can run hurry up offense though. Something we could do. I'm gonna go and run this action play. Ryan Wingo, I haven't been able to get you the ball, but really, it's just been hard. I'm gonna allow it to because they're covering you really well. Alec, are you there? Alec, catch that! Oh my goodness, did he get out of bounds? He got out of bounds, right? He definitely got out of bounds. Alec, dude, oh my goodness. He's my #1 target. I'm going to run mess spot here. We'll see if we can go ahead and hit. So, once again, the tight ends are open. All right, we get stopped, whatever. I guess that stops the clock. We're going to get out of bounds, though, dude. Nolan Smith Jr. I think he played all season for the Eagles. I think he just come back off IR, actually, as we speak. But, okay. Cam Ward, and then Wingo's there. If he's fast enough, which I low-key think he is, Ron Wingo is so freaking fast, man. Okay. Just like that, it is now 1st and 10. with about 21 seconds left. I don't think run the ball plays in our best interest here, so I'm gonna go and run, not corner, I'm gonna run a flood. Then Alec, Taylor, whoever it is, I'm looking at you guys. Taylor might be there. Oh my goodness, Taylor. All right, maybe it was better that we dropped that. Because I saw him coming. All right, Wingo, I'm gonna put you on a special route. I'm gonna put you on a corner, and we'll see if you can get open here. Wingo, it's not gonna be there. So do we just run this? Wingo, come down with this ball. Okay, they're in a 10. Here's the play I've drawn up. So we'll see if we can get anything happen here. So come down with this, and he does. Jordan Tyson. I'm gonna call my last time out, but that was worth it. Jordan freaking Tyson would have grabbed. Mesh has been my go-to, and always is my go-to. But I'm looking out Tyson or Helm. I'm gonna hit Tyson right in the middle. Freaking drop it. All right, that stops the clock, I guess. But I kind of need the yards. Not gonna lie with you, but it's okay. We could have ran hurry up though. So slant here, and we can hit Wingo like in the back of the end zone if he gets open. He's actually gonna get open right away, and that's gonna be a touchdown. So we're gonna score as long as our defense does not allow them to come back, and we do just like that. We're gonna win the Super Bowl. What a comeback win for us at the very end. Had to lock in on defense. We're gonna beat the Philadelphia Eagles 16-13, and the Tennessee Titans with Cam Ward are Super Bowl champions. So just like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely a fun one. Definitely really fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night. I'll let you guys watch the championship celebration. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.